Well, here's a very telling and perhaps troubling statistic. Only 15% of respondents consider themselves very successful in designing their physical infrastructure to maximize the cloud deployment. Why do you think that is?
Well, it's kind of a pun, but the clouds have kind of rolled in. They're upon us today, and it's come pretty quick. And I think for those that really haven't taken the right precautions and the steps to plan and deploy the proper infrastructure, they're not realizing the full cloud benefits. I think when you look at cloud, it has a full impact across the IT stack, from top to bottom, literally. For those, the 15% that have considered that, they're seeing the benefits and yielding the benefits. What that tells us is there's a great amount of opportunity to help those that may face similar challenges or apply some best practices we've learned from our engagements to help them succeed in the future for their cloud deployments.
Well, continuing on, the survey found that companies that do not make physical infrastructure design a top priority in a cloud deployment have experienced negative outcomes. These result from reactive infrastructure changes, and they include increased costs. 55% said that. Slower implementation times, 41%. Increased power and cooling needs, 38%. So I'd like to ask you, Jeff, just why is the physical infrastructure particularly important when it comes to cloud deployments?
That's a great question, Stan. I think what happens when you deploy cloud, cloud is not a fix-all for all the infrastructure from the past. Some traditional challenges from the past may apply going forward, but cloud is not the end-all be-all band-aid for all things IT, including infrastructure. So things like server density, power requirements, cooling requirements, there's inherent interdependencies now with the cloud. What used to work in the past with plenty of bandwidth and space and power, not so today. We're pushing things to the limit. As you know, server virtualization is driving up the utilization, which is good, but has an impact on the power and cooling and the physical space. So really, there's certainly a CapEx savings that people that plan well, but the big benefit is on the operational side, the OpEx savings. So no surprise that those people are finding challenges, but if they're doing things traditionally like they've done in the past, they probably won't reap the benefits going forward with the cloud configuration.